Hi, everybody. Welcome to the first Lunch and Learn of this school year. Hopefully you all can hear me just fine. If you can't, just let me know. In the interest of time today, we are going to get started right away. Kind of have a lot to go through with this dashboard, and then I'm going to show the app as well. Just going to kind of walk you through all the different ways that you can use your dashboard to help you participate in the wellness program. This is open for everybody, whether you carry the district's insurance or not. So just keep that in mind. Everyone can participate in these in this program. So I'm going to try to keep this to 30 minutes. I know you all have busy schedules. If it does go over on time, though, please feel free to just pop off whenever you need to. I will be sending out a link to the recording when I'm done, so you can go back in and catch up on anything that you might have missed. When I send out the recording, I'm also going to send a quiz along. If you're attending live right now, you do not have to take that quiz if you don't want to. You will get the credit for attending the Lunch and Learn live. That is just for anybody that has to watch the recording to complete that quiz to get the points for it. I did include a PowerPoint in the handout section that will be on the Google Drive as well, and we'll go through that later. But we're going to get started here first with the website version, and then once I get through that, I'll do just a quick preview of the app as well that you can use for the smartphone. All right, so first things first, and that's going to be accessing the website. So there's a couple different ways that you can do that. This here that is showing is the main way to go through, and that's just through myinterahealth.com. Okay, when you get in, it's going to show myhelix.com. If you would type that in first, it would show a different login screen, but when you type in your login information, it will redirect you right to this website. So if you do accidentally put that one in, you'll still get here just fine, but myinterahealth.com is the correct website. For a little bit easier way to do it, or just a different way, I guess, you can go to the school district's homepage. Under departments, there's a health and wellness section. If you haven't visited this page in general before, this is a great resource to learn about program updates, any challenges, lunch and learns, things that are going on. You can get to my monthly newsletter this way, learn about your wellness committee, different things like that. But right on this page is a link to get you right to that login page as well. So when we're logging in, your participant ID for employees is going to be the employee last name, the first initial of your first name, and then your 2-digit year of birth. For spouses that are logging in, it's going to be, again, the employee last name, the first initial of the employee's name, the 2-digit year of birth for the employee, and then you're going to add S at the end. So spouses' logins are the same as the employees, but with an S to indicate spouse. Your password, if you have never logged in before, it's automatically set at wellness with no capitals. Once you log in the first time, it will prompt you to change that, though. So if you have logged in and you're having troubles getting back in, you forget your password, you can either follow the steps on here for forget your password to reset it, or you can just email me at wellnesscoach@mjsd.k12.wi.us. Then I can reset the password for you as well, whichever way seems easier for you. And then the company ID is always going to be MJSD. So today I'm going to log in just as a test participant so that we can go through it live without obviously showing anybody's health information here. So the ID and password are different for this just because it's a test. But we're going to go ahead and sign in. And right when you sign in, it takes you to the home page. And stop me at any point here if you guys have any questions. Go ahead and jump in and ask, because I know there's a lot of stuff going on here. So on the home page, you can see a lot of different information. Your name will pop up here. If you have done the bio screen process, your score will show right here. You can see what incentive level you're at. This year, there's only a couple incentive levels. Either you're at none because you haven't completed the bio screen or the health risk assessment and all that stuff. You could be at level 1 if that's all you completed so far. And then level 2 is the highest incentive, and that is if you have completed the first 3 steps and reached at least 1,400 points. And if you click on that, you can see those details as well here. So, okay. And then up at the top here, you'll see just a few things that you can access. If you have used the Blue Jay Clinic before, you can get to your Helix portal from there, and that's more of your medical records portal. So you can still access that from there if you want. You can access your profile if you need to change any of your information, log out, all of that stuff there. In your profile, you can change your email for any notifications that you get through the dashboard, your phone number, things like that, and any subscriptions too. You can choose to get the emails with the monthly newsletters or any updates, or you can disable that through there as well. So I'm just going to kind of run through these categories up at the top here, these different tabs. Obviously, press the home button at any time to get back to this page. The questionnaire, that's going to be how you take your health risk assessment. Hopefully you have all done that already if you plan to do that. You can schedule appointments through here. And we'll go through each of these tabs as we go. But the appointments are for that bio screen appointment, the results consultation, any health coaching or massages. The rewards tab we're going to go through, and that's logging any of your wellness activities. Reports lets you see your scores from your bio screen and your HRA. And resources lets you see some of that too. So we'll kind of go through this all right now. So to schedule an appointment, right now the biometric screens are done, but if you still need to schedule your results consultation, those go through October, so you can do that as well. But I'm just going to walk you through scheduling for health coaching here. So you'll click on whatever type of appointment that you want to schedule and hit next. This part here, you're always going to select on-site coaching. I do offer telephonic coaching anytime that you want. I just don't have specific appointment times set aside for that. Otherwise, they would block out on-site coaching. So just want to keep both available. So if you do want to do any coaching over the phone, you can book your appointment the same way. And then just let me know that you want me to give you a call. Just shoot me an email and let me know that. So then once you select on-site coaching, if you know specifically where you want to coach, if you want to specifically do it at one of the schools, you can do that, or the clinic while the clinic's still open. Otherwise, if you're just looking to see what availability I have, you can click here to see all available appointments. And then that's going to show all open times that I have for my schedule. And you just want to pick a date that says open. You can click through the different months up here at the top to see. So I will go to the third here because it's going to show a couple different appointment options. So you'll see that the address will show you where you're making an appointment. So whether it's the coaching location, the Blue Jay Health and Wellness Center, and it will show all open appointments for me there. Or here we have it at the high school also on that date, so you can see what appointments are open. And all you need to do is select a time that is open and hit save, and then your appointment will be booked. And I'll be able to see that on my end, and you should get a confirmation email as well, as long as you're signed up for those notifications. So that's how you can book your appointments. You can come over here if you need to change your appointment times. You can do it through here to change it or cancel it. Or you can always just reach out to me by that wellness coach email, and I can help you get scheduled. I can help you change or reschedule appointments as you need there. So we'll head back to the home screen. If you do schedule an appointment, you'll see that show up down here. So you can always look to see when you have your appointment scheduled. Okay. So for the challenges, since we have a challenge going right now, I'll show you how you can get to that. This gray box here can show you, you can access the challenges there. If you're currently in the challenge, it should say 1 here where you have an active challenge. You can also see it over here on the right side of the screen under My Challenges. So this test patient, we haven't accepted it yet, but I'm going to go through the available challenges here to show you how you can access the challenge. And just a note that for the wellness challenges that we will be running throughout the year, not all of them will go through the dashboard. Some of them I will have things that I send out that you need to complete and then send back to me, or different ways to participate. But this is just one way that the challenges are run throughout the year. So over on the right side of the screen, you see available challenges. Okay, you can hit accept challenge here, and it will go over to active challenges. So if you're already in the challenge, it should show up over here. Shows how many points it's worth. And then if you want to learn more information about it, log activities, you can just click on the name, and you will see all the information on what the challenge entails. You can click the link to see another sheet with the information. But it will show, if for some reason you want to quit the challenge, you can leave the challenge at any time. The prize is how many points. Shows that there are 5 days left in this challenge. You can see the specific rules that you need to log 15 days working towards whatever healthy habit that you choose. And to log activity, very simple on here, you just select a date. Okay, through the calendar, you can pick any date, or down here, the 10th was when it started. You can click through that way as well. All you have to do is click log activity. Once you've clicked that, that means you've logged activity for that day. And you just need to do that for any days that you work towards that challenge. This box shows up in case you make an error and log on the wrong day. You can just click remove. I've had some questions about this X down here. People are logging activity and questioning if it's working right. This X will turn to a green check mark once you have reached the goal for the challenge, which again is at 15 days. So once you log activity on 15 days, that should turn to a check and show that you have completed the target for that challenge. And that's what's going to get you your 15 points as well, is meeting that goal. You can also see, you know, who's all participating in the challenge. If you want to leave some comments, just to let people know what you're doing, try to encourage people, start conversations, things like that. There's that option for all the challenges through here as well. So again, if you have questions, please feel free to let me know anytime. So that is how you would access and log challenges through here. And when we're doing it through the dashboard, I refer to it as the challenge loop. So if you hear that, just know that that means the challenge is going through the dashboard. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to track other wellness points. You can go through either rewards here at the top, it will get you there, or track progress. So you'll see that there's a couple different ways to access things on here. So rewards, we'll go through, again, track progress will get you the same spot. Here on the left side, if you want to see how many points you earned in previous years, you can do that through there. You can't see exactly what you logged, but you can see how many points you had earned. You can see the points you've earned so far throughout the year, broken down by your BioScreen score, and then points that you have had logged. And then it'll again show your incentive level, and you can look to see what the requirements are to reach each incentive level on here as well. So just a quick run through of the different point options. You can see different ways that you can earn points over here. Anything that has this green box with a plus in it means that you can log those points yourself. So a big way to earn points is to keep up with all of your prevention tests that are recommended through the doctor. Physical, skin cancer screens, dental exams, all those are very important and will help you reach that 1,400 points pretty quickly. One note for things like, let's say you have a colonoscopy, even if you didn't get that colonoscopy this year, but you are up to date on it, because obviously most people only get those every 10 years or so, you can log that showing that you are up to date on that. And then you'll see some that were specific for the Blue Jay Health and Wellness Center. We added some extra points on that to try to encourage use of the clinic. So if you do get a physical, if you get your skin cancer screen or get any immunizations, specifically at the Blue Jay Clinic, log it only under that one to get the extra points. Otherwise, everything else would just be logged under annual physical or skin cancer screen. And more information is going to be coming out on when the clinic will be closing at the end of October. So if you're due for any of this stuff, I would recommend taking advantage of that while you can, not only for the free service, but if you're looking to get some extra points, that's a good way to do it as well. Other ways to earn points, coaching. Every session you coach with me, you'll earn 25 points. And these are all things that I enter. So you'll notice they don't have the green box with a check mark. I'll just go through logging something here with you as well. There's most of the programs that you're going to see are through the Menasha Joint School District program, and these are going to be added throughout, like a WCA challenge will be added in here shortly. It's down at the bottom here. So specific challenges will be added as they pop up. I'll go through the JFIT kickoff activities just as a simple one. So you would just click this plus, hit record, and then whatever information that activity asks, you just fill that out. I'll just say walking at Clovis on August 28th. And it'll show that that was successfully done, and you'll see your points pop up here. If you log an activity on accident in the wrong spot or something that you didn't do and you misunderstood it, you can let me know and I can delete it, or you can do it yourself the same way that you would add it. So you would click add again, you would click record, it'll show your activity here, just click on that and you can hit delete, and that'll get rid of those points if you accidentally add information in there incorrectly. Okay, so that's the basics of logging any wellness points. If you have questions on what a category means or how you earn points in that, again, just let me know and I can help to answer those questions for you. So again, we'll go back to the home screen here. Next, we'll go through the reports. So you can access that at the top here, or again on this gray box on the side. This is going to let you see your HRA questionnaire answers, your bioscreen score, and see how you did on all of that. So first you want to select the year, so you can go back and look at previous years and compare them if you would like. If you do full report, it's going to show you all of your results, any recommendations, information on that. It'll compare previous years if you've done it in the past. It'll go really into detail with all of that. If you do short report, it's just going to show you basic, here's what your results were, and if you were in the low risk category or needs improvement category, things like that. This can be really helpful too if you do see a different primary provider outside of the Blue Jay Clinic and with the clinic closing. You can print off your results from your bioscreen score through here or download a PDF of it, and you can take that to your provider. That way if you go in for a physical or anything, or they want to see your cholesterol levels or glucose, you can give them your results and save yourself from having to get your blood drawn again and possibly paying for it. So just know that you can print that off from here and take that in and have that added to your medical records anywhere else. Okay, so again, back to the home screen. Next tab we have is resources. So in the resources tab, you'll find a number of different things. There's program documents, and we'll go through that in just a second. This blog is no longer active, so you won't find anything in there. In the InHealth news, you can access the newsletters. So you'll see the current newsletter on top and archive newsletters in there if you want to go back and read any of them. It's in here that you can also take the monthly quiz. And you have to take this quiz before the end of each month to get the points for it. So we'll go back to resources here. Other things that you can access from here, some health videos, and just some other things. You can have an explanation of your HRA scores. But to go into program documents, you can get to this from the front screen too. There's many different documents here that you can access. One of the main ones is if you would need to submit results from your doctor instead of your bioscreen, if the pregnancy waivers in here, there's a breakdown of your results and how they were scored for your bioscreen, and just basically understanding all of that. So you can find wellness challenge information here, all of that here. Document Center, if you were to have a waiver or physician's results that you need to submit, this is the best way to do it because this is a secure upload. You would just choose whatever file you have saved on your computer and type any notes that you want and upload it here. We don't recommend emailing them to myself or Nicole Hendrickson, account exec, just because our emails aren't secure. So if it has personal health information, it's not a secure method of doing that. Okay, so again, this is really the basics of it. You can access everything from the top here, or there's different ways to access it down here. The last thing, so there's some action items here that you'll see. The required ones are the 3 steps that you need to do to qualify for the wellness program incentives, and then health coaching you can schedule from right here as well. You can see your challenge. There's announcements here that you can click through to see different announcements. Here's one on the clinic closing, the wellness challenge that's going on. You can get to those program documents from here. You can also get to your log. So the last thing I'm going to run through on the website is the exercise log, because that has changed a little bit this year. As you see, you can get to the monthly quiz from this logs as well. But for the exercise log, we cannot update the information that's on the website that says that points are rewarded per fulfilled week, This year you are actually earning points for each day that you do either 20 minutes of cardio or 15 minutes of strength training. Those are the minimum requirements to earn 1 point for each day that you log that. And you just click to record and you select whichever one you did or both, how many minutes that you did it, and just a short description. Did you walk? Did you, do an exercise video, whatever it might have been. And if you log at least 20 minutes of cardio or at least 15 minutes of strength training, you will earn a point for each day that you do that. Unfortunately, there is no easier way to do this right now than going in here and logging all your exercise. For each month, you just have to log any dates by the 9th of the following month to get the points for it. I've had a couple questions about activity trackers syncing to this to show, to make it easier. Unfortunately, right now, that's not an option, but it is in development for next year. So that should be coming in the future. Okay, so those are the basics with the website. Any questions on that? Okay, and then I'm just going to go through a really short PowerPoint that has some screenshots of the app, since I can't go through that live with you on the computer. So to download the app, you can download it on an Apple product or Android. All my screenshots are going to be from an iPhone, so they might look a little bit different on an Android. I haven't accessed it through that, so I'm not sure what exactly the differences are. But when you go into the App Store or the Google Play Store, My Intera is the name of the app, so that's what you will search, and that's the app you'll download. Logging in is the exact same as it is on the website, same ID, same password, still MJFD. This is going to be your home screen on the app where you can access different things. Right away you can see your bioscreen score, your total points to date. You can see your incentive level here. Again, the test patient didn't do those first three things, so they don't have an incentive level. If you click on the incentive level here, it will give you your information on that, where you earn points, and again, what the requirements are to reach each incentive level. To schedule an appointment through your app, pretty easy there. You're going to click on the appointments on the home screen. Again, you can choose the different type of appointment that you want. We'll do coaching. It'll show if you have any appointments scheduled currently, but if you're trying to schedule an appointment, down at the bottom you click on New Appointment, and then on the side here, again, click on On-Site Coaching, and then just let me know if you need telephonic coaching at all. And then for the app, you'll select my name for the health coach, and then it's going to show you, click on whatever day you want to schedule, and this will show you the available times that are there. And you just click on one and you'll see a green check mark, and you click Save at the bottom, and then you'll be all set with that appointment. You'll notice there is an Ask Experts here. That'll shoot an email if you have a question over to a General Helix email that people can answer that question for you if you want. Announcements, there you'll find any announcements that are on. I'm guessing if you log in today, you'll now see that clinic closing announcement. I took these a while ago, so it only has the challenge and the pregnancy waiver announcements. You can access resources from here, same resources that you'll see online, from the documents to the newsletter, health videos, things like that. And for this, you just click on the category and it'll get you into that. Upload Center, you can upload documents securely through this app as well. You'll just click on Upload Center and then click on Upload down here. And you'll just have to have a picture. It will only let you do it through a photo. So if you have your physician's result form or whatever it might be, you just need to take a photo of that and save it on your phone, and you're able to upload it that way. You can do your monthly newsletter quiz or your exercise logs from the app as well. Down at the bottom here, you'll see logs. And then you have the monthly newsletter and the exercise logs. When you click on the newsletter, it'll take you right to the current newsletter here. So you can read through that. When you're ready to take the quiz, just click Take Quiz at the bottom. Go through all the quiz questions, hit Score Me, and you'll be done there. If you want to look at a previous newsletter, you can hit this little book icon at the bottom, and it will bring up all of the archived newsletters there. To log your exercise, you would go in again, how many minutes of cardio or how many minutes of strength, what did you do? If you want to log for a different date, you just click the calendar icon here, and then the screen will pop up where it'll let you choose different dates to log. You can look at a chart to see, you know, how you've been doing over the week. The information will show you the requirements, which again are not up to date, and we can't change those, but just kind of some information there for you. From that home screen again, you can click rewards at the bottom. This is how you're going to log points through the app. So you'll see it broken down into different categories here. InHealth Coaching will let you see how many points have been logged for you, but again, I'm the one that logs those for you. Logs and quizzes will get you to the exercise logs and the monthly newsletter quiz. Challenges is empty right now. Most of that you're going to see in this Menasha Joint School District page. And when you go in there, you'll see the different challenges that you can, or the different areas you can do points in, and anything that has the plus next to it, you can add your points, and again, it'll pop up with all the information that you need to fill in there. You can do your prevention tests, other things, but that's how you do the points through the app. One note there is that you can't, the current challenge that's going on, or any challenge that goes through the dashboard, unfortunately you can't do that through the app. It doesn't have that capability to log your activity in there. That has to be done through the website. So you can't join a challenge or log your daily activity using the app. Not sure why that is, but you're not able to do that. So then again, back to the home screen, you can also see your reports. Again, these are going to be your HRA and your bioscreening scores. Select the year that you want, and then which report you want to see, the full report, the short, or just your HRA questions or your answers. And just a note on that, just kind of a side note, your HRA scores or your answers to your HRA questions do not affect your bioscreen score. You don't get any points off of your HRA questionnaire, so it doesn't help to lie to try to sound healthier or, you know, choose the answers that you think are best. Those scores are purely just so that when you go through your consultation, if there's areas that you need improvement, it kind of gives the health coach that you talk to and yourself an idea on, here's some areas that maybe I could improve in. I'm not doing this as well as I should, or hey, I'm doing really great in this. So for next year, when you're thinking about that HRA, answer it as honestly as you can. You're not going to get docked any points based on those answers. But anyway, that was a little off topic. So finally, the last thing with the app here is you have this more section down here. Again, you can access your profile, change any settings you need. You can get to that HRA questionnaire from here and take that right on your phone. That to-do list is going to be the bioscreen, HRA, and the results consultation that you have to complete to qualify for the program incentives. You can get to the newsletters from here, get right to the program documents, provide any feedback, log out, or at any point, any screen that you're on in the app, if you swipe to the left, you'll get this big long menu here where you can quick pop to any other section. So that is the basics of using the app and the website. Hopefully this helps you all understand it a little bit better. I know there's kind of a lot going on with it, so it can get to be confusing. But if you ever have any questions with it, please let me know. I'm happy to help out. Nicole Hendrickson also, she's the one that sets a lot of this stuff up in the website as far as the challenges and the announcements and things like that. So she can help too. If you have issues logging in, email one of us or give one of us a call, and we're happy to help get whatever question or issue you have sorted out. But those are going to be the best ways to get any of those questions answered. So for those of you that are still hanging on the line here, do you have any questions for me right away? You can type them in. I think you should be able to do audio. So otherwise you can just ask as well. Let me know. And again, a recording of this is going to be available along with these slides. You do not, if you attended now, again, I'll remind you, you don't have to take the quiz that goes along with it. Please pass this along to your spouses. They will earn points by watching this as well and taking the quiz if they're watching the recording. We want to make all of the challenges and lunch and learns and things like that available to them since they're trying to reach that 1,400 points as well to get to that highest incentive level. So question here, is there a maximum number of points you can earn through your activity logs? So if you're talking about the exercise logs, you can earn 260 points throughout the year on the exercise logs. That is the maximum. And that is a good question. I'll try to get back to online here that I forgot to go through. When you are looking at these where you can earn points, this little I next to it will show you all the maximum recordable points for each activity. So you'll see down here with your exercise logs that 260 is the maximum there. Good question. Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you all so much for listening today. Hopefully, again, you found this helpful. I'm sure more questions will still pop up. Went through it kind of quickly, so just, again, email me, give me a call if you have any questions. Your Wellness Committee representatives are good resources for that as well. So if you bump into one of them at your school location, you can ask them any of those questions too, and if they can't answer it, then they can come to me as well and get that answer. So thank you again, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Oh, I do have another question here. Oh, just a comment. All right. So going to sign off now, and again, listen to the recording again if you had to, or if you want to go through this again if it went through too quickly. Thank you. Have a good day, everybody.